Alright, guys, you ready to go crazy? I know I am, because we're doing another episode of simulated make-believe blackjack. Make-believe simulated blackjack with different sorts of volumes and patterns. We go from table to table. We bet small, we bet large, we bet small and lose and large and win. Bet large, lose, small, lose, large, win, whatever. And here's the show. We're gonna spice this video up with Native American flute music in the background, so stay tuned. Stay tuned, everybody. You're getting $100. So get ready with nickels. We're freshly shuffled, and if you will, put down half your wager to start off with. $50. You get 2, 7, 9 against Jack. Hit. You get 20. 19 for the dealer, and that is a win for you. You just bankrolled, profited $50 now from 100. You have 150 total, and the next thing you do, you still bet 50 at the same table. 5, 8, that's 13 against 6, you had a stick. Queen, 6, and 4 is 20. Sorry, you lose. I'm gonna make this as short and as brief as possible. So before you throw in the towel, before you move on to another table, what you ought to do if you're really feeling high rolling and frisky is bet the whole $100 at the same table. You get ace, 2, 10. You gotta hit again, and you lose. Next thing you know, you're still at the same casino table, and you're asking the dealer to raise the limit to $100, and all of a sudden, you're betting 2 hands. 2 hands for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 hands for $400. Now you owe $800 to the casino, and you get king, 4, 20, 14 against 4. You gotta stick on both hands. And 10 gets 13, 4, 17. That's a loss. That is a win for 20. Now you still owe $800 to the casino. So what do you gotta do? You gotta double up. One hand for $800. And you get 8, 7, 15. Don't be too sure of yourself. Just because you got lucky last time, you think you're going to get a 6 and you get to make the choice to hit or stand. At this point, I should try to take a hit. And 8 and 7 and 2 is 17. So you stick no matter what. 15, house busts. Okay, so you win for $800, right? With your borrowed money. You pay back the dealer his $800 and you tip him $500, leaving $300 to play with. You get 1, 2, 3 hands of $100, and bada bing, bada boom, you move to another table. dealer at this table rearranges and reshuffles the deck, shuffles the deck 3 times. Alright, so it goes riffle, rearrange 1/2 to the bottom, riffle, rearrange a shaving of cards to the bottom, and then riffle one last time. And you offer the cut card to the player, and he cuts it in half. And the first 3 hands he gets is 8, 6, 2, whole card for the dealer, 2 8s, an 8, an 8, and a king for the dealer. You always gotta hit a 16 against 8. 8 and 8, you get a hit. Nope, you busted. Now you hit, and you hit again, you bust. You gotta assume the dealer has 20 with that 10 card, so you hit the last 8. You get 12. You hit again, you lose. Now you shift an alternative buyout of $5,000. So you go about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 $500 chips. So you figure you bet 2 hands for $2,500, and away we go. We got ace, we got queen, whole card, 8, 19, 12 against 9. Stand on one hand, hit on the other hand. 17, you stick. Push, win. You just borrowed $5,000. You better pay that back. And you do after this. 5,000, 2,500, 2,500. You now paid your markers, so the marker's down, and you get to keep $2,500. You bet that in one shot. At the same table, you get ace, 7 against jack. You hit. You hit again. And you bust. Rule of thumb. Next time, for example, you borrow $300. After this hand at the same table, you bet the whole 300, and you get 7 against ace. So you take out $150 borrowed from the bank to insure the bet. The dealer has blackjack. You take your $300 away and get your $300 back with insurance. So now you owe 300 plus 150. You owe 450 to the casino. You bet the whole thing there. And next you get 4, 3, 7, you gotta hit. 17, you gotta stay against 7, and that's a push. So you go to another table with your borrowed $450. The dealer shuffles 3 times straight. 1, 2, shave a little bit off the top for good luck for both the dealer and the player, and finally the third shuffle. And you get, with $450, a card of 7, 3, 10 against ace, no insurance, no blackjack for the dealer, good shot. Now you hit. On 16, you gotta hit with 2 and get 18, you stay. 2 aces and an 8 makes 20. So you just lost $450. $450 you borrowed. At the same table, you borrow $10,000 for one hand. Now you owe $10,450, and you get 19 against 4. You got a stick. 14, house busts. All right. So you won 10,000 plus 10,000 is 20,000. 20,000 minus, let's do the math. All right, hold on. So we do the math. All right, let's do this. We have a total of $20,000 on the table. We take away $10,450 worth of credits. We go slash that off, 19, slash that off, 9, slash that off, 9, that's a 10, 0, 9 minus 5 is 4, carry the 1, that's 5, 9 minus 4 is 5, 19 minus 10 is 9. So we have left $9,550 we profited, to which we pay back the $10,450. Keep 1,000, excuse me. 1,000 minus 20,000 is 19,000. So you just paid back $10,450, and you tip the rest to the dealer. That would be me in this situation, right? So we go about $1,000 here. We tip back, say, 500 and take out 500 in blacks and greens. There you go. There's your $500. There's the math. Bingo. So we start all over again with Blackjack simulation with $500. $500 at the next table. You get to keep $500 after paying back all that money. Your credit's good, so now you're gonna bet 2 hands worth $50 each. And the next hand you get is Queen, 8, whole card, 17, 2 8s against a 5. Stay on both hands always. 17 and 16 against 5, you get a stick. 8, 11, 13, 15, plus 9 is a bust. And that is an automatic payoff. So we get 100 and 100 here. Let's count the cards this time. We're counting cards. You take 9, you get 0. 2 is plus 1, 0, 0, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3. The deck is plus 4. So we go at plus 4 with one hand for $200. The count is plus 4. Plus 4, plus 5, plus 6, plus 5. You should always insure. And the dealer has blackjack. Alright, you get your 200 taken away here in quarters. You get 200 back in black chips. So the count is plus 5. At plus 5, you're betting $600. You get 10 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6. You have to stay on 14 against 2, which gets 9, and you busted. Rule of thumb, take your $600, tip the dealer, keep 400 and run the fuck away. For in this next example, we're at another table. A player has $50 in quarters laying in one spot of the table. Now, if you get a blackjack, you tip 25, you keep 125. You get, say, 100, you tip a quarter for good luck to the dealer, and you bet 75, and you get 6, 10, hit, bust. Next thing you know, he's bouncing a check from here to Las Vegas, from Lincoln, Rhode Island, or East Providence to Las Vegas. He wants to take out a loan of $100. $100 and 2 quarters. 150. He owes 150 to the casino, and he gets Jack 10 against Ace. You stick always, no matter what. And the dealer has a hard 18 and pays off. 1, 2, 150 and 150 is 300. He pays back the other 150, gets to keep 150, bets the whole 150 and hopes to get 300. At the same table, he has 8. Queen against 10, you gotta stick, no matter what. And the dealer busted. That's good. 300, you tip the dealer 50, thank you, and walk away. And there you go. After all that bullshit and all that check bouncing, you profited, and paying back all the bullshit loans, you get to keep $250 out of 300, which you tip 50. Good job. You're off to see the wizard now. Now that that's out of the way, you take 250 to the tables of 8 decks, where you burn 4, and you bet the whole thing. You get 6. The dealer shows Jack, check for blackjack. So what do you do with Jack 6 against Jack? I think you should take a hit, and you get 21. 14 plus 10 is a bust. 1, 2, you get $500. And you tip 100 more to the dealer, thank you. And you take home $400. This is going to the cashier's cage. Thank you. And that's how blackjack pays off.